We went up there because I had a birthday recently, and I always like to get a green chili cheeseburger on my birthday, so we drove up to this place, and they messed up my order.
Oh.
I never did get my green chili cheeseburger.
Stink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't pitch a fit, you know? I just remember so that the next time
Don't
I'll
go
make a
there.
different
Where?
decision.
Oh, that's in Reynosa.
I didn't say where it was on the air. I wasn't going to say.
Oh, well, but it was in Reynosa. It wasn't
It was in
Artesia.
Reynosa. That's
okay. So we did stop on our way back from Las Cruces and we called from Alamogordo, picked up pizza at Cloudcroft Brewing Company, and then ate it on the way home after we got through the curves.
Yeah.
That pizza is so good.
It's
That's
really
good.
good.
Yes.
Really good pizza.
So if you're ever going through Cloudcroft or just want to make a little day
We went there a few
trip.
weeks ago and got a pie.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
Cloudcroft Brewing?
At the
at the
No, at
lodge.
the mountain store, whatever it's.
Yeah, it used to be
Yeah.
the Mountaintop Grocery, and then they moved it on Burrow Street. And we got a pie there that was really good.
So it is open.
Cloudcroft?
No,
Pie place?
the pie place. Because it closed, didn't it?
I don't know.
It moved.
Well, no, the one you're talking about that's on the
Was on the
highway,
highway.
that's a barbecue place now.
Right, okay.
And then apparently, or supposedly, or allegedly, these people over on Burrow Street got the recipes and everything.
Okay, so it's not the same people.
It's not. Well, I don't think
maybe it is. Who knows? Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
it is.
But supposedly it's the same pies.
Yeah.
You got to try a different place in Reynosa.
Okay.
They have green and red chili on the burger.
Okay.
It was so good. And an egg.
And an egg.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we went up there, and I ordered a salad, and we were going to share the salad and the burger. And then we ordered an appetizer. Well, we had the appetizer, and the salad was like...
Ginormous.
So the burger came out, and we were like, oh, no. So we had to bring it home and eat it the next day because it was way too big, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
Green and red on a burger. I've never heard of that.
We went to D.C. one time for a broadcaster deal, and on the evening before everything all started, we were looking for some place to eat, and Mike Winters had been raving about Five Guys,
Oh, yeah.
which is started out back east, and so we found one next to Chinatown near the basketball arena.
Yes.
So we went down there, and they're just a little walk up, order
Yeah.
your stuff, and go out. And there's some guy standing on the street. Come on in, you'll love it. This is good stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, I eat here all the time. So we didn't know about the fries.
Oh,
How many come in a sack of fries?
Yes.
So we each order a burger, and then everybody orders fries.
Yes.
And they start hauling out these sacks of fries. It's like, we're not going to eat all these fries. So it's kind of like your salad. So you could, like, everybody get a burger, and then you get one or two.
But they're so good. I've eaten at that very Five Guys many times.
You have?
Yes.
So you know which one I'm talking about.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's so good.
It is.
I love
It
Five
is
Guys.
good.
So, yeah.
It is. Everybody's making fun of me because I think I was in charge of where we were going to eat that night. And they all wanted to go to, like, a fancy sit-down.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's
expensive
plenty of
place
that,
like
too.
that. And I said, no. Well, we did that. We did that the morning before we were supposed to leave. We didn't want to eat in the hotel restaurant because we knew it'd be, $60. So this other guy, we walked down the street to the McDonald's.
Oh, fancy. Well, there is the best place to have breakfast is Old Ebbitt Grill, right
Old
by the
Ebbitt
White House.
Grill.
Right by
Okay.
the White House.
We did eat at the Palm.
Palm's good.
Had
Yeah.
the bib for when you
Yeah.
get your lobster, stuff like that. Have all the characters on the wall. Richardson
Yes.
was on the wall in there.
I've eaten there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We the chamber director from Glencoe, Georgia, where Fletzy is there in Georgia. He's on that wall too.
Is he really?
He is. He used to be a lobbyist, I think.
Ah.
And then he finally retired even from the chamber. But
Yeah. That's a neat place.
His name was Woody, actually.
That's a neat place.
Yeah.
If you ever get to go.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Make sure somebody else pays.
Okay.
Right. That's a good idea.
You ain't getting out of there for less than $100 per person. So just so you know.
It's yum.
But it's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's worth it. Worth every penny.
Why are we talking about that?
I
kind
don't
of
know.
stuff? I don't know. We got on that.
I don't know.
Got on that path. Hey, I do. You guys have been working really hard with Debbie and the 9/11 Memorial to have the mobile exhibit come to town this week.
Yes. So Thursday.
Yes,
When it's only 108.
Please bring water.
Yes.
Bring water. Bring what the net coolers thing, the wet
cooling
or
towel.
a wet towel or something.
Umbrellas.
Caps, hats, whatever, and
Sunscreen.
sunscreen.
Yeah, she's asking people to line up around 1:30 because they're expecting it to come in about 1:45.
Yes.
So that's exciting. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
It's going to be
but
amazing.
This truck is big. It's beautiful. It's really cool. And so he'll roll in, and then he'll park, and then the next morning there'll be a little ceremony
to open it.
like opening ceremony, and then the exhibit will be ready for display.
That's right.
So yeah, Thursday at 1:30, 1:45, come out. We have flags, so
Yes.
she would like people to wave their little American flags, and we have a whole bunch at the chamber. So if you want to
Okay.
come get a flag,
Yep.
That'd
come
be
over to
awesome.
the chamber, and we'll give you a flag.
That'll be good, and it's going to be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think like 10 to 4,
10 to 4 are
Each day.
the exhibit times. Yes.
and then Mike and I are going to do a joint morning show broadcast over there Friday morning,
Friday morning.
and we'll broadcast the opening ceremony
Oh,
as well,
cool.
so people will be able to
I-
hear or watch that.
I think it's very cool.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. And everybody should go see it. I have not actually. I used to go to New York quite a lot. I have not been there since that time, so I haven't seen New York without the Twin Towers. Live
Well,
in
there's one
person.
back. I mean, they did build
yeah.
another one back. So.
Yeah, but the Twin
Before-
Towers were standing the last time I
Right.
was there, so that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But 20 years
20
ago,
years,
to
I was
be
gonna
specific.
say. More than 20 or more.
Yeah, but we went to a museum. I think it was in Washington D.C., and they had the museum was 3 floors or something like that, and they had a huge chunk of metal from the building. It was like a piece of the building. It was the newseum is what it was. So all about newspapers, and it's actually a pretty cool museum, but. So they had a hole in the floors, so that they could put this big piece of metal going all up all 3 floors. And then there were a bunch of newspaper articles on the walls, from that day from all over the world in different languages and whatever. It was really
Wow.
cool. But there was something about seeing that piece of metal that just hit hard, and it's just a piece of metal. But for people who were alive and remember the moment that all of that happened.
And they're going to have items found in the rubble after the collapse
Yes.
as a part of this exhibit.
Yep.
And then I believe 3 people who actually worked on site will be there as well. So you'll get to ask questions and hear from them. And even if you weren't born, even if you don't remember that incident, you should go check it out.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, no.
pretty spectacular.
I mean, it's something that affected our country forever.
Yes.
Really,
To this
essentially,
day.
To this day, still continues to.
That's correct. That's
So
correct.
it's something to not take for granted that's going to be here and nowhere else in New Mexico, and
Or West Texas.
or West Texas. Yeah. So
It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of different foundations here in town that helped make contributions to make it possible for this one trip here. There's no cost to go through the exhibit, but the Tunnel to Towers Foundation folks will definitely hand out a card and say if you want to help us with our mission. And anybody that's ever listened to the Rush Limbaugh show over the years knows that Rush was a big supporter of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, and there's some commercials running in the show now about how much money was donated to Tunnels to Towers Foundation by Limbaugh and the listeners to the show and stuff like that. So it's a well supported and it's a good organization too.
Well, and they do really great things for injured veterans and first responders, to put them in homes that are adapted to their needs, to make it easier for them to be independent. And it's a pretty fabulous
And it kind of
organization.
ties in with the local 9/11 memorial, which
Yes.
does the same thing for the local
Yes.
firefighters and law enforcement here. Can you stick around for a little bit?
Sure.
You don't have a meeting to run off to? Because I know we've
Not
got 4th
today.
of July stuff going
Yes.
on that we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
let's talk
Let's do it.
4th of July.
Yeah, we'll do that on the other side of the news. This is KSVP Artesia, K229AS Artesia. That's the 93.7 FM thing on the radio dial. We'll be back on the other side. Time for some town hall news.